live, if you're watching a live playback, hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. But if you're not watching this live and you're watching it as a playback, if I catch any fish today, it's not a good sign. My bait just fell off the hook. What? If I catch any fish today, I'll put the links in the description. That was crazy. I don't know if something came up and jumped up and got my bait, but it was a massive bait. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get baits out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I gotta cut another bait. That was very odd. No biggie though. It was just a really massive bait, and I wanted to use it. But c'est la vie. I'm actually out here doing a battery testing video. What's up, Murillo? Man, we haven't talked in a long time, man. I was actually out here doing a battery testing video. So if you hear me talking to myself about batteries, that's what it is. Come on. I have 0 fresh bait today, which is probably why that fell off the hook. But the frozen bait I have is pretty good bait. What's up, Eric, Chrissy? Carolina Kayak. Let me throw these baits out, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. Show you the rigs, the gear. This is the PC Fun Chaos 60. I got a discount code CAT18 on the site. Anything's 18% off with the Blue Cat rod. It's a medium heavy action rod. I have my own rig, the flasher rig. I actually have my own lead too. My dad and I are pouring lead for ourselves. That's a 10-ounce coin sinker on a 3-way bump and swivel. This is Andy Monster 30-pound. And then this leader line is 80-pound Andy leader line. And this is the flasher rig. This little thing right here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it flashes underwater. And it's flashing now. I don't know if you see that, but got a big piece of roe shad on there. I'll throw it up here on this ledge. Oh yeah, there's a fish there. But I poured these 10-ounce leads and some 8-ounce leads because I want my bait to stay where I throw it. And this is the same setup, rod and reel line wise, but it's got the purple peanut on it. Purple peanut, and that also has a piece of roe shad. I'm gonna have to back cast this one. Well, I just threw the bait off. That roe shad is gonna be difficult to fish with. It's really soft. So I'll have to cut me another piece of that in a minute. All right, I got a lot of dragonflies around. This is a twitching whiskers rod. I won this at the gathering. PC Fun Chaos 60 in black. Got a borderline catfish edition demon dragon chicken on it. What's up, Bill? Hadn't caught a fish on that rod yet. Maybe today is the day. All right, here I got a yellow Hellcat by Catch the Fever, and it's a heavy action. Same reel, same line. This has got the plain Jane rig on it with a herring head, river herring. Oop. Got a little bird nest in there. There we go. It's not where I wanted it, but that's where it's going to stay. Maybe, we'll see. I think we got a lot of grass flowing in the river today. Shocker. Got a strong outgoing tide, very strong. Yeah, see, this blue rod over here is loading up with grass already. But that's how it is. All right, then we got a Mad Catz Signature Edition 3.0 yeller one. It's got the purple peanut on it and some chicken and a Mad Catz salt reel, the blue one. Current is very, very strong. Very, very strong. And then I got the old anvil rod here, heavy action. It's got another flasher rig on it with a herring head. Same reel, same line. You can find Purple Peanut, the Plain Jane, and the flasher rig at foacustomsandgear.com. All right, I'm gonna go cut myself another piece of that rose shad since it fell off again. I wish I had some bluegill, but I'm leaving for Alaska tomorrow morning, and we have to wake up super, super early. So I wanted to sleep in today. You heard right. I'm going to Alaska. My dad, my brother, and I have been talking about it for 2 years. So some people are probably like, finally, so we can stop hearing about it. All right. Hopefully this bait will stay on there. I'm trying to get it out in the canal. All right, it's on the bottom. See if that 10-ounce weight will hold it. I don't know, I'm skeptical. What's up, what's up? See, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. We got 14 thumbs up. Says we got 26 people watching. Am I loud and clear? Everybody here okay? Looks like we got some nice scenery out here. How do I end this? Well, you just take your fingers and put in your eyeballs and just pull them out. Looks beautiful. Yeah, it's humid. It's really humid, but it is beautiful. Mike Irvin, what's up? Yeah, this current is very strong. Audio is great, thanks. Hey, Dustin. Jeremy, the grass monster's coming. Yeah, I can already see the rods bending over. But we usually just leave them out there for a little bit. Again, I'm really out here testing. Hey, Northern View. Outdoors with Dave, Jimmy. Really, I'm testing this battery, this 24-volt battery. I gotta actually edit the video tonight and put it out. And they want it out before Prime Day. We're waiting for one of these rods to slam down. Usually it doesn't take long, but again, we got the spawn going on deep around here. Around here. I think that current is still blowing that 10-ounce weight around. I told my dad, I said, we need to find a 12-ounce mold or a 16-ounce mold, and he looked at me like I was crazy. I just don't want my baits to move. But we'll see. Yeah, I won't use it after today, to be honest with you. It doesn't have an app to it, and I don't know, why not have an app? Why not spend the extra money? I already reviewed lithium ion phosphate batteries that have apps that aren't super expensive, so I just got to find one that's not expensive with an app that's in the group 24 case, so that I can put my boat back together and I don't have to use this stupid container. Right now I got a container, I think you can see it. All right there. It used to be one of these right here, but the batteries, even the other ones, wouldn't fit, so I had to get a container. And I got the lid off of that container just in case this battery gets real hot. I don't know how it's gonna do, so I ain't messing around. But yeah, it's a nice day out here. I got 300 dragonflies on this rod over here. Of course, I take out the GoPro and film it, and they all fly away. Ooh, that one let me get real close. Wow. Now I don't care. You won't scare me. I ain't scared. What's up, guys? Yeah, my wife probably thinks something's wrong with me because I woke up and I was like, I don't want to go fishing. What's up, G95? But I didn't want to come fishing because I know that they aren't biting. Not regularly, you know. What's up, Clint? But I had to come do this battery. Who knows? Maybe one of them will say, you know what? I'm done spawning. I'm just going to go out and eat. Yeah. You're right, Bugman. I got a fire extinguisher. Just in case. What's up, John boys? Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all if one of these rods slammed down, though. Battery's doing good right now. I mean, as far as batteries go, I'm spot locked in some pretty heavy current. I did change the plug on it too, the plug on the trolling motor. Got a lot better system. They've invented a new system that the female and the male end lock together, and so they don't twist and turn while you're fishing, or if you accidentally kick it, or when you take it out. There's only one way to take it out. You have to turn the little blue thing and it'll release. That's it. So me and Bill have already been through 2 plugs trying to replace it on here. What's the biggest cat I've caught all year? Probably about around 40 pounds. I think it was like 39.8. Got a video. It's called Monster Shell Crackers and a Big Catfish. That was in the spring. Me and Anna went out shell cracker fishing, and I was testing the video. It was a test video. I was testing those other lithium ion phosphate batteries, and I said, hey, we got a spot lock. I gotta heat them up, see what happens. And we spot locked and sat there for a good 30 minutes. I was like, all right, well, it's time to go. And as soon as I said, let's pack up, wham, that rod went down. So let's try it. All right, guys, let's pack up. Let's get out of here. Nothing? No one? Bueller? What's up, NJ? I got less than a half a tank of fuel. and 3 bottles of water left. I do have worms to get fresh bait, but probably not gonna happen. Supposed to get up to like 99 degrees. What's up, Mr. Tully? 99 degrees, and it's supposed to rain here in about 2 hours. So I appreciate y'all keeping me company. Y'all see my live fishing tournament league hat? Woo, it's sexy now. Doesn't work unless you mean it. Oh man, but I can't mean it. I gotta test this battery. Man, look at all the dragonflies. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Looks like the bay. Not far from it. I don't know if you can see all them dragonflies. Yeah, if I wanted to waste another half hour before I came out this morning, I could have went and filled up the gas tank, and we would have went down to the barges, because I knew this grass was going to be rough today. We see them. You seen them? That's all right. Sometimes when you have the lowest expectations, the best things happen. Wow, river looks like it's moving pretty fast. Oh, you're driving to Myrtle's Inlet. Chris is right. I even declared challenges. I was cowardly out there. They don't mean it. Yeah. This spot is usually like, you pull up, and Bill can attest, you pull up, you throw in, and before you get all your rods out, usually one goes down. If not, you may get a bite, but I'm giving it that. I'm really, again, testing the trolling motor. But I'm gonna let the bait soak a little bit because we are on spawn. We spawning. Local fish, yep. That's what my dad calls them, your localized fish. It makes sense. My dad claims that, you know, the fish you catch right when you throw in are those local fish. They hang out in that area. And once you catch the local fish, that's pretty much it. At least in this river. And it makes sense, especially if they got any size to them. And I've caught a 52 pounder here on some thrice frozen chicken, and I have some twice frozen chicken out there. It's not thrice, it's only twice, but we shall see. I like to see the old blue cat rod bend over. Get some action on there. Might summon the Flores in here. You got 2 chances. I got 2 Floreses. What's up, Green Whale? Got a good little breeze. And thankfully the breeze is coming the same way that the current's coming. I tell you what, if anybody ever wants a pontoon, and if Clint's listening, if he plans on catfishing on that new pontoon of his, and you got current going one way and wind going the other, forget about it. You can still fish, but you ain't fishing 6 rods, maybe 2. Forget about it. All right, that was a long comment. Let me read it here. Hey, Shining Light. Memorex Young, welcome. First of all, how do you have your trolling motor mounted? I'm considering getting one. Just curious. I have a puck, like a rectangle puck, and it's a quick release puck. So it's mounted right on the front, and my gate is a half gate, and I'll show you in a second. But basically, I take the trolling motor off of the puck, and it's got a U-bolt type mechanism on it. And the U-bolt goes on there, and it's got a hole in it, and the puck has a little steel rod going through it with a hole. So once you put the trolling motor on there on the puck and put that U-bolt in there, I put a padlock through it. And then, you know, because I got a half gate, I can pull it in. So this is what it looks like right here. Hang on a second. Right there, let me see if I can zoom. There you go. That's how he been. River Rat, what's up, man? Good morning. Hope you are doing well. I got tank from Kevin. I got a flasher rig. Yes, I can't wait to use it. Yep. Thank you, man. I got 2 flasher rigs on. I think I got 2 purple peanuts and 1 plain Jane and 1 demon dragon. No, I don't plan on making my own spook. I think the demon dragons are the best ones on the market, so I'm not going to try to copy them. But guys, I found a rig for guys, for flathead guys, well, and blue cat fishermen, that you're gonna drool over, and I can't wait till it gets here. I cannot wait. It's already pre-built. Even Micah Murillo's gonna like it, and I can't tell you why. I just can't. You're just gonna have to see it. It's like a carp rig and a cat rig mixed together, if that makes sense. It's built like a carp rig, but it's built for big cats. And I'm gonna have to charge about $10 a piece for them, $9 a piece, and we'll see, because they're pretty expensive. But you've never seen anything like it. Oh yeah. Come on, fish. I don't even care if I catch a dink. All right, man. I didn't have any of the other 2, or I would have sent you the other 2 as well, Mike. They work great anchored too, just saying. It's the other thing I like about a float. Hey, Stuart. A float rig is that if I want to suspend the rig, all I do is take the float and move it up to the leader or to the swivel, and that way I can just spin it right down, and it works. We caught a couple of them in Tennessee doing that. Man, I'm not looking forward to reeling these rods in. They're loaded with grass. That's why I kind of want to keep them out there, because I know the grass is just on the line and the bait's probably fine. Hey, Joshua. And then I also got, I'm not gonna tell you. I got some other ideas coming. Nothing fancy. Just you know, people like to match their stuff, and I don't know, it just looks cool. And we know, because the Mexicat said, the #1 rule of catfishing is to look cool. And if you don't look cool, you're already doing it wrong. I mean, I got this cool Live Fishing Tournament League hat on. I mean, that's super cool. I got a super cool Palmetto Cats t-shirt on. I mean, that's the coolest. You know, I got some cool rods, Muddy River rods, Amber rod, Hellcat, the Mad Cats. I got the twitching whiskers rods. I got the coolest reels. I mean, I'm pretty cool, guys. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. I'm using spot lock. I'm spot locked right now. Yep. Spot lock keeps me within 3 feet, and with this current, it's just going to hold me in one spot. I'm on the edge of that 3 feet. Now the only problem that I've found is that because my boat is big, it displaces a lot of water and catches a lot of wind. So with the water and wind, it will pull me off. Once it gets out of that 3 feet zone, GPS zone, the trolling motor will cut off. And I don't understand that. I wish it, I mean, if it kept sliding me back, I think that would be fine. But when it cuts off, like, you go back quick and you gotta go back over all your lines. So that's why I'm back here close to the steering wheel, so I can just pop the motor on and move up. Yeah. One day, Mike. One day you will be. You gotta get a propane grill. I have one. It goes right on this corner here. But I found that, you know, when I don't really eat too much when I'm fishing, because I don't want to have to poop, even though I have the bucket for that. But when you're live, you don't want to have to go, hey guys, I'll be back in 10 to 15, you know, and just sit there and make people wait on you. But when I do cook on the boat, it's when I'm camping on the boat. And I prefer to have like my Coleman grill or, you know, my griddle or things like that, because I'm usually have the enclosure on. I'm going to try a summer camping video when I get back. I'm going to try to live 2 days on the pontoon boat in the heat with the bugs, and I'm going to put an air conditioner right here in the back. And I'm actually going to use that Redoido battery and a couple other things. I got to get my boat fixed first. It's leaking on the right side, but it's coming, guys. If you're watching in the background or just came to chat, please smash it. Yep, appreciate that. Do all that. It's kind of tough. It shut off. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you'll hear it. It'll go beep, beep, beep. And then you'll be like, oh, crap, what happened? But sometimes it just shuts off, man. That's the worst. Oh, I don't want to reel these rods up. All right, guys, I'm about to move spots. No, for real though, if these fish don't bite. So fish, we're about to pack up and get out your area. I have missed it, but you did a video because enclosure. Yeah, my latest camping video. My latest camping video has I actually put the enclosure on in the video, so check it out. You just got to go to my channel, guys. Well, pound thrust, I think it's a 70 pound. Magma grills, yeah, that's what I have as a magma grill. I have the circle one, and it hangs off the side here. Just makes me nervous. Put a Coleman Polar Club AC. Ooh. Well, yeah. Yeah, we got 38 thumbs up. Zero fish. It's all right. Probably about another 15 minutes. I'll do another clip for my video, my battery update. Get it started. Yeah, 36 volt. I'll definitely need the Group 24 batteries for that. Question, and then Murillo, if you're in here, and I don't know if you know much about lithium-ion batteries, but what's the difference between a Group 24 battery case and a Group 32? Is it just that there's a smaller case, or are they different? Like, are they not as good? What's up, Smoky Mountain? Appreciate it, Captain Clark. Because I like the smaller ones, and they'll fit right in that little thing there. And if I do that, then I can get 3 batteries and make it 36. Hey, Brandon, the amount of packing material they put in the case. LOL. Okay. What's up, Angel? Them dragonflies made me think that I had a fish peel and drag. It was ticking on the line. I'll tell you what, this one over here is loaded with grass. I'm not even gonna pick it up at the rod holder. Oh. Loaded. Look at that rod, man. That's a good rod, man. We can just leave it in the rod holder. Rod does the work for you. That leader is really long. I wonder if that's one of the problems. I did make some longer leaders on this first round. The boat smell like bleach. Something smell like bleach. All right, get away from here, gnats. Leave me alone. All right, let's try it one more time here. This one's also bent over. Grass bass. That one might be hung up. Yep, that one's hung up. The carp are jumping like crazy over there. Yeah, we'll have to get that one later. That one's hung up. Hung up. How many of you still try to fish even though it's a spawn? Hey, Paul Snazzy. Yeah, it's beautiful. Got a nice breeze too, keeping it cool. That breeze is gonna turn into a storm here in a little bit. I can see the clouds rolling in. But we're cleaning out the freezer today. Doing a battery review video. Trying to catch a fish. Might run up here to the creek. I think that's what I want to do next. Run up to the creek. I could probably even catch some fresh bait in there if the current's not too bad. Nobody answered. You just started trolling, fish the pontoon rebuild. Cool. Put a worm composter cooler on the boat. Hey, Steve Mosley. We're gonna give it till 10 o'clock, and then we're gonna move spots. That way I can do my little battery testing clip. And we've given it about an hour here. Well, no, it'll be about 45 minutes. Just being on the water's relaxing. It is. And I knew that. I'm sitting there whining in bed. I don't want to get up. But I know as soon as I get out here, like, it's going to be something that I enjoy. I'm going to take a dip later, find a place where ain't no gators, and take a nice soothing dip. Then we'll go home, eat some lunch/dinner. Make sure the suitcase is all packed up. You know what I didn't know is that when you're in Alaska on these guide trips, they don't ship the fish back to you. Dip, baby, dip. Yeah, we call it a pluchie. They give you they give you airline boxes that you check at the airport. That flew in my mouth. And so you have to check your fish. So hopefully we're leaving with 6 50-pound boxes of fish. But we're not leaving, like, once the fishing is done, we're not leaving and going home. We're going down to Homer, Alaska. And we're going to stay right on the peninsula. They call it the Spit. And we'll do an ATV ride on the beach. You can send them to your house. I can't ship them, that's the thing. They're $400 a box to ship, he said. I was like, what? Because I was just like, you know, we've already spent this much money. Why not just pay to have it shipped back? Like, you ship it for me, and I'll have somebody in the house to get it. He goes, yeah, you can do that, but it's around $400 a box. Never mind. That's $800 just for my fish to send back. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. So, when we go to Homer, we'll stay the night in Homer. And then we have to drive all the way up to Talkeetna, Alaska. It's fun to say, Talkeetna. 50 pounds, yeah. So on the way back, we're going to stop by Kenai, pick up our fish. He said to keep it for us till we come back through. And then when we pass through Alaska, we have to stop by the airport and use their freezer. So I don't know how much that's going to cost me. But we have to store our fish in the freezer. Hopefully it's like $5 or $10 a day. Hopefully it's not crazy. I mean, a lot of people have to do it. I mean, that's what people go to Alaska to do. And then we'll drive another 3 hours up to Talkeetna. And that's, Talkeetna is where Denali Mountain is. Near the King of Tennessee. Nice. Good luck. And so we'll take a plane and land on a glacier in Denali. So that should be fun. What's up, Size Matters? And then we'll drive back to the airport, get our boxes, check them, fly home, and hopefully everything goes well. There's my wife. My wife is my Uber to the airport in the morning. You gotta get up at like 4:30. Talkeetna is a cool word. Our flight leaves at like 7. No fish, squirrel. No fish. Just a bunch of grass. But I'm testing the bat. I see I'm marking fish. They're swimming by. I don't know if they're catfish though. But yeah. I think it's three things. I don't have fresh bait. We got a lot of grass rolling through here. And I think they might be running water at the powerhouse because this current looks really fast to just be normal. This one looks a little wobbly here. Might be a crab down there. All right, later. Oh. That's not grass. That one got hit. No, I'd rather links not be dropped in the chat. I appreciate it though. It just muddies up the chat. Appreciate you asking though. Plus, most people in here know each other. I thought we was about to hook up. Thought we was about to, but not. Could be those little peccaroonies down there too. It's a little tiny catfish just pecking on it. Five more minutes. 5 more minutes. I'm gonna do my battery clip, so you'll hear me talking to myself, and then excited for your next journey in career. Not really. Well, not really. Like I've been wanting this job for a long time. It just didn't exist. So I'm thankful it exists now. The only thing that's a little scary, what's up, Dave, is that it didn't exist before this year. So I told him, I said, I'm a little weary because usually the first jobs to go are the newest ones. Caught my first flathead. Nice. I haven't caught one this year. Yesterday afternoon, 35-inch fish. Nice. Hey, Eddie. Good job, man. Salary. It's the same pay. That was the other thing. I want to make sure I wasn't getting demotion on paper, so my salary's the same. Benefits are the same. Checks still come from the same place, going to the same place. Just job title change, that's it. Yeah, it is cool. Yep. And as soon as I get back, we hitting the ground running. We got a short summer this year. Grab me a water. I'm starting to get a little cotton mouth. Cotton mouth. Oh. Not looking at the rods, fish. Not looking at the rods, fish. You can go ahead and slam one down. Feel free to slam one down. Okay, I'm back. They didn't fall for it. I know what's going to happen, which would be pretty cool for the video, but I'm going to start making that clip. What's up, Cristiano? Fish out the back of the boat in the river, and the front of the boat in the lake when I'm dragging baits. Although recently I've been dragging out the back. So I guess the back. I'm missing 10 rods. Not in this current, bro. Even fishing this many 6 is tough in the current. What I should do, if I come back out in the main channel, is put me a planer board out there. As fast as this current's moving, I can take a bait way out. It's like a lot of low-level areas. Yeah. Well, it's the rice fields. So all this right here is just rice field. You can see the grass at the top of the water. Teachers go back last week in July. Kids start August. Same. Pretty much the same. Short summer. But we didn't graduate till June 6th, so. But we should be back on track after this year. That's why I haven't done a camping video. I haven't had any time. No time. I'm also hoping that, yeah, I know, right? I get a break when the spawn starts. We do have a fall break this year. So I haven't planned anything on that, and it's the week of my birthday, so I will be doing a camping challenge of some sort on the boat. Either that or we'll go on a little vacation. Oh, I love the new trailer, man. How do you like yours? Yeah, so we'll see. All right, man. Good luck. All right, it has been an hour, guys. Let me go ahead and... It's been an hour since I started spot locking. What's up, Don? All right, I'm gonna talk to myself. All right, guys, no luck yet on the fishing, but the battery is doing pretty well. Let's go look at it. It's doing pretty good. After looking at the sensors there, we've only burned about 5% of the battery. We are putting a little bit more strain on it. 5.5 to 6 is holding on the trolling motor, but got the top off. She is warm, but it could be the sun. But she's still holding, guys, doing good. I just wish the fishing was better so we could show you a fish. But so far, I'm impressed with it. Again, it's not so much the battery that I'm not impressed with. It's the lack of an app. If I had an app and I didn't have to pull out my tools or my gauges and everything to test it out, that would be a lot easier for me. So Redoito, work on that. Get you an app for this battery. All right, I gotta redo that last clip. So after looking at the voltage meter, we burn about 10-15% off the battery. We are in high current, and that's based on their little formula for battery testers, because they don't have an app for this battery, and that's the thing. Redoito, work on yourself an app. Get you an app for the battery. Everyone, all the high-end batteries have them, and even some of the lower priced batteries have them. You need to have them too. Get that app in there. That way the angler just has to pull up on their phone and they don't have to go testing things out and looking at voltage meters. And mine's pretty easy to access, but can you imagine if I had it in the back of a center console under a bunch of stuff and I had to weed and route myself in there? You wouldn't want to do that. So battery's doing good though. It's doing its job. I'll test it out here, give you another update. I'll give you another update here in about another hour. We're gonna move and try to find some fish. Stay tuned. There you go, got a little behind the scenes of what it's like to film one of these things. Not the easiest thing. Yeah, have an app. What's up, Don? You got 2 Dons in here. Haven't got it yet, okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna reel these up. We're gonna go find some fish. Yeah, I don't understand the last batteries that were sent to me, and I am grateful that they sent them to me, but I'm doing them a favor. I'm making a video, I think. They were cheaper, you know, inexpensive, but they had an app, and it's not the greatest app, but I can still log into the app and see how much power I got on my battery. I mean, I just don't understand why you wouldn't do it. It's not like it's that much more expensive. Doesn't seem to be anyway. Man, the grass. But anyway, I have a ionic battery here for my cranking battery, and it cranks my battery. It does my depth finder, my everything else. It does everything else but the trolling motor. And it has an awesome app. Now, that's more of an expensive battery. I will say that. The ionic battery is much more expensive. But it has a great warranty. It has an 11-year warranty on it, 10 or 11 years. And I don't worry about it. The alternator, I have an onboard battery charger for it, but I don't need it because the alternator charges the battery every time I turn the boat on. Kind of an organization at this point. Kind of let down, but yeah, that is the thing, you know. And I guess if once you take your battery tester out and you test it so many times, you kind of know, like, I can do this for this long, you know. But I probably won't use it. I'll go back to the other ones with the app until I can afford to get the Group 24 with the app. I think Lead Time might have a Group 24 with an app. I know that Pro Guide does. Pro Guide, and what's the other one? Dakota Lithium. See, they have the 12-volt batteries in a 10-inch case, but they don't have apps either, and those are expensive batteries. So that really doesn't make sense. I'm fine with cheap batteries. I mean, I don't really care. A lot of people say, oh, they're gonna melt on you, whatever. The expensive ones could do that too. I just like the weight capacity. I mean, my front end of my boat lifts up so much easier. I mean, I removed like 60 pounds off the front of my boat. 60 to 80. 80 with the other ones, the 12 volts that I had wired together. This battery's about 46 pounds, so and I'm only saving about 40 pounds on that. 40 pounds is 40 pounds. What's up, Coastal Water? What's up, Mad Dog? Just reeling up and go to the next spot. Well, Mike, you're basically seeing the video now. I did do a clip before I went live, a couple clips. Hoping to put a fish in it. And this one is loaded, son. Grass wasn't this bad this spring. Whew! I just got drenched. Must be coming through the lake. Or out the rice field, that's what it is. The guys are cutting grass in the rice field and it just floats down river. It's kind of like, grass is kind of like in limbo. Because it goes downriver when the tide goes out and comes back when the tide comes in. All right, that one's hung up, so let's get these two in. I'm also looking into a Palmetto Cat's rod, guys. More and more I think about, you know, what to do after work is over, which is coming up in about 8 years. But I want to have something that me and Anna can do together that we love doing, that's fun, and that, you know, we don't have to make a lot of money to live on, because I'll have a pension. Anna won't. Thankfully South Carolina has a pretty good retirement system. They better. I pay 8% into it. So anyway, it's kind of why I've started doing this tackle stuff. And try not to step on people's toes too, that's tough. Like Freddie has been such an awesome help. Let me put my rigs up on his site. Now the good thing for him is he gets to sell something else. Makes a little bit of money on it and doesn't have to make anything. Which is kind of how Tackle Bandit works. We all love Tackle Bandit. I do. But I actually want a brick and mortar shop, I think. For the locals. And people can buy online too, you know. Obviously, you always have an online presence. But I talked to somebody last night about getting a process rolling on a rod sample. Something unique, you know. Not your run-of-the-mill type stuff. So I don't know what people think about that. Probably like, great, another rod. But I kind of like the Fat Boy branding that I've started with the rigs. So it won't be like a Palmetto rod or anything like that. Because obviously palmetto cast doesn't catch any fish. About my production. All right, let me see if I can, how am I gonna get this one unhung here? I think I'm gonna flip the boat around. At least take it off spot lock. Tell you what, Palmetto Productions gonna have an Alaska video. It's gonna be pretty good. Looking forward to that. Whoop, might have come out. I have a giant fish on here, guys. Wouldn't that be something? That ain't a fish. I don't want to get your hopes up. It's just like all the grass ever created, that's all. And some sticks. Sorry guys, I had a whole tree on there. Woo! Should have went to the lake. One bad thing about the lake is even on Friday, man, there's gonna be a ton of people there. This river is empty today. And I like it. You know I like it. All right, tater heads. Who you calling tater head? This current is ripping, ripping, ripping. All right. We're gonna do some motoring. Oh. Hello, darling. It's been a long time since I left you. Boom. I do love that yammy, baby. 36 people watching. I believe we're gonna get wet today, folks. That's all right. Motoring. Breeze feels good. That old fella there sitting at the monastery on the bank enjoying the weather. Everybody hear me okay? $5 miles an hour. We're doing 22 right now. Let's see, going upriver. What's up? Upriver full throttle. Motor trimmed up. About the same, 22. Fishing's terrible, Roger. I only been fishing for 45 minutes though. I got high expectations though. I want to catch one immediately. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, it's nice. So we're gonna go in this small, in the rice field. It's like a creek. And that way we can still spot lock, test the battery. Shouldn't be as much current. And grass either. Oh, party boat coming. Two party boats. They're going down to the harbor. Got some big waves coming. Woo! Oh! 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 Look at that. Monster rod holders held on to him, boy. Had them big old weights on there and they come out the rod holder. They didn't fall out though. Yep, I still got all of them. I probably should have slowed down. But if you slow down, you're more likely to dunk it. I don't want to dunk it. Okay. Yep, the best rod holders on the market. There you go. You saw a good reason. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Yeah, I won't need them big weights in this creek, hopefully. Almost there, guys. One more corner. Thank you, man. We're gonna need it. I got long form videos about it. Go look at my channel. I got at least 2 videos about monster rod holders. Monster. There's a gator. Alligator. I might be able to catch me a fish in here. You don't see the creek. Really well-defined channel for the most part. There's a gator right there. I don't know if y'all can see him. Y'all see him? Mr. Alligator. Right in front of the boat. Y'all see him? Just went under. Oh, there's another one. There's another one right there. You see him? Let's see if I can zoom in. There he is. Mr. Alligator. Get the trolling motor in. I might be able to catch some fresh bait here, guys. There's another gator over there in the grass. They have definitely come out. Might not have much current here at all, actually. We shall see. Get some bait cut here. Get me a white perch. Gross. Sounds gross, doesn't it? Blech. It is gross. This roe shad don't hold up very well after being frozen. But that's what we got. All right, there's a chicken rod. I'm going to go ahead and get the chicken rod out. Not very deep here. There we go. And it's not very wide, so I can't really put too many rods out. Hopefully there's some local fish here. Oh Lord, this thing got just tangled and jumbled and what in the world, wide world of sports? Look what you did, you little jerk. Ah, there we go. All right, got this little herring head here on the flasher rig. The gator back there too. I want to put a perch on there. Oop, 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 watch out. And there's gators everywhere back here. I mean, everywhere. All right. I really want to put that other piece of perch out. I think the perch might be a better option. Seems fresher. Oh yeah. Ooh, I hit the hole. Hit the edge of that hole in that one. Probably playing with fire, putting this many rods out, but I don't know. Let's try another chicken rod here. Put this one right up on the shallow here. Oh yeah, there's a fish right there. All right, I'm gonna leave this one out. I need it out my way though, so I can try to catch a couple brimskis. A couple brimskis would be nice. I have carpet bombed this creek. I hope nobody tries to come by. You didn't even notice? Notice what? Oh, okay. Got a brim buster here and some worms. Current's running pretty strong, so I don't know. I don't know how effective I'll be. But even if I can catch one brim, that's another bait to add, right? We had massive rain yesterday about the time that I was wanting to go get bait, and I just did not feel like getting wet. So I had planned to get it this morning, and then I decided to sleep in. My fault. Rods are sitting pretty. See if we can catch us a brimski over here. Yeah, it's too shallow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna work. Come on, suckers. Might have to go real deep for the brim. How do you think I feel when you're out there, Mike? This is the first time I've been fishing since the gathering. Hey, Randall. Let's try to go a little bit deeper here. See what happens. This bobber is not acting right. In your head, somber. Who? Get out there and catch me a fish. 51 people watching. Appreciate you. Ooh, I'm sorry, worms. I left them in the sun. They're like, ah! Save us, save us. Everything looks right. Got good current. Got a little hole back there, fishing on the edge of the hole. Hey, Jody. Everything seems prime for catfish bite, minus the fresh bait. Oh, got one. Look at there. Look at there. There's the fresh bait, guys. There is the fresh bait. I'm gonna let them flop here for a second. I believe this is chicken. I'm gonna take him off one hook and put him on the other. Sorry, brother. That's a live bait right there. Probably not a. Let me try that again. I don't want to cast too hard and throw him off of there. I know, I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. Fresh live bait out there. See, I've neglected you guys. There you go. Captain Morgan, what's up? I did it all for the nookie. What? The nookie. What? You take the cookie and shove it up your what? Just heard Limp Bizkit for the first time since college the other day. Yesterday, in fact. It was crazy. It was on some YouTube channel. Come on, I know there's another brimsky down there. Oop. Nope. Guess I gotta have patience if you're gonna fish in the spawn, huh? Some people would probably say, don't go live during the spawn. But look, I gotta go live whenever I can. Whenever I can fish. I can hear them gators over there eating something in the grass. As long as it ain't me. This creek will not be the creek that I jump into to to cool off. I said earlier I'll probably jump in and cool off, but this is not the place. This is not the place. Righty, Royal. Of course I did. How do you guys feel about an 8-foot catfish rod? Is it too long? Oh, that's a nicer one. Ooh, nice shell cracker. Look at that one. That ain't a good bait. We'll put him in the live well. Put her in the live well. But yeah, tell me what you think. 8-foot rod. I know it's been done before. Let's see. Won't fit in your rod locker. Ah. An extra 4 inches, huh? Hey, circle hook. Eight foot too long for boat anglers. See, that's what I was kind of hoping, that if I did this rod thing, that I could have a rod that, you know, had some extra sensitivity on the tip with that 8 feet for the boat anglers and for everybody, but then a rod that a bank angler wouldn't mind using either. But what I've learned and heard from the rod market is you got to target your biggest clientele, and that'd be your bank angler or your boat anglers, because they're going to buy. There are more of them, and they're going to buy more rods. So if all the boat people are telling me that they wouldn't use it, then probably tells me something there. Probably tells me what I need to know, because I was shooting for an 8-foot rod. Put another worm on there. I can catch 1 or 2 more. That'll probably be good for as long as I'm going to fish today. Let me read your comments right quick. I have 9-foot telescopic for your outside boards. 8-foot too hard transport, can barely lay down. 7s. Gotcha. Driving out. Probably good for using planer boards. Okay. Interesting feedback. Come on, 2 more shell crackers like that. I like it when you bite it right there, right there. I guess too, most people that, you know, are already catfishing probably already have what they're gonna use. They might like buy a new rod to try it out, maybe. Or go to CatCon to see it. I like trying new rods out. As you can see, I got a Mad Cat's rod out, a Twitching Whiskers, Anvil, a Hellcat, and Blue Cat rod. I do like to match stuff, but I don't know. I feel like they're all really good rods. I got a force rod too, but I think the force rod for this current is too limber. All this grass, I feel like I'm gonna break it. The force rod would be great for dragging boards though, or dragging baits. Maybe not a board, but baits. I hadn't been dragging in the lake in a long time. I should have went today, but I'm by myself and our landing is just, you know, it's tough going by yourself sometimes. Not so much in the morning, but in the afternoon when all the pleasure boaters are trying to get in. There's not a long dock. It's probably like 20 foot long and that's it. And nobody has any courtesy up there most times. The fishermen do, the anglers do. They'll usually see, hey, this guy's by himself. You know, he knows what he's doing. I'll give him an extra minute or two. Be patient. Now, if I didn't know what I was doing, yeah, I might get pissed off. Oh, come on. I just caught 2 right here. Right here, and then now you know there ain't no more. Where they been? That brim is trying to get away, guys. This live bait on this Mad Cat's rod. I had my hand on the rod holder and I felt thump, 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 thump. Wonder if he's trying to get away from a monster flathead. Don't know. Santos, what's up? Downtown Ernie Brown, I prefer my rods 6 at a time. Has to be a set. I got you. Ernie usually 12-foot rods and pontoon. Wow. 9-foot tail. Okay. Shad daddy. It is hot. Look at the gator over there. Gator's in my lines. That old gator. Yeah, guys, I started talking with somebody last night about making a fat boy tackle rod. If you didn't know, I'm yet another person selling rigs. But these aren't like really fancy rigs. There's one that has a flasher on it. But most of them are just Santee rigs, colors you hadn't seen really. I got a white and a purple. I'll have a blue coming out and I'll have a black coming. But with everybody like wanting to match their rods and rod holders and everything, you know, trying to go that angle. I do have a black rig coming that's going to be something nobody's ever seen before. It should be cool. It may suck. I hadn't seen it yet, so I hadn't held it before. But Ray's gonna win. Yeah, I hope. Ray's a good dude. Tri-tune out there. It's party time, guys. See, this is why I didn't go to the lake. I don't know if you can see, but all the partiers are coming out. But talked to somebody last night about developing a rod, and you know, just to get in on the action. Yes, to make a little money, but to put something out there that hasn't been done before. So I was thinking about an 8-foot rod, but y'all are making me think twice. The grip is going to be totally different. At least the prototype will be different. Have to see how that is, how I like it. But the blank will be my favorite combination, which is glass and graphite. Glass and carbon fiber, I mean. Something about a glass rod, man. Purple and orange. Something about a glass rod. But no, that's the color combinations are awesome. I think we've already got a. All right, just enter Tennessee. Nice. I hope the bite is better up there for you guys. I hope the spawn is going to be good off. But the rod may be crap too, so we're going to see. This supplier. Hey, Austin. This supplier that I'm working with supplies a couple. It's so weird, guys, and Freddie probably knows this. But like the same supplier like makes a lot of the same rods for your major companies. I'm not gonna loud them out, but I didn't know that. And maybe that's common knowledge, and I'm just a dummy that hadn't figured it out yet. But when this company was showing me examples, I was like, that looks like such and such rod. What's up, Guerrero? And I zoomed in, and it was such and such's rod. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so they're like, do you like how this rod feels? So I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good rod. Yours will be exactly the same. I said, that's where you lost me. So that's where you lost me right there. Where am I fishing? I'm on the Cooper River. Sucking it up. Trying to film a battery video. I don't know if anybody watched it, but I had a 24 volt lithium battery sent to me from Redoido. And I made the video unboxing it, but I like to test them out. Bait today is cleaning out the freezer day, but I just caught a fresh bluegill, so he's out there. And I have a shell cracker in the tank. But I got shad, chicken, and herring, and a perch, a white perch. But all my old baits are just starting to stack up in there. And usually in the summer, I'll have a clean out day where I'll come out and fish and just let them all thaw out on the deck. And if they don't get eaten or used, then I just chum the area for the next person. I feed the locals, all the local fish. See if I can catch another. I was getting excited because that brim was over there shaking, but he's just probably swimming. Remember me and Anna came out here. This is the spot we were shellcracker fishing in the last video she did with me. And we caught a bunch of shellcracker. They were bedding right here. And I just threw out one catfish rod with a little small brim we had caught on it. I turned around to walk back to the front of the boat, and before I even turned around, the rod went down. That's how quick it was. That was a local fish. He was just chilling, waiting on something to swim by. An ambush attack. If I don't catch me a catfish, I'm going to have to rename this live stream to Skunked on the Tune. That's a big boat. See, what these boats do is they come down from the lake, the river from Columbia, and they'll go through the locks and lock into the river, and they'll drive all the way down to the harbor, the Charleston Harbor. Or they might be going to the sandbar, which is on the way to the harbor. It's a giant, probably half-mile long, quarter-mile wide sandbar that you can't see until you run up on it. People party on there, and I think they're ridiculous, man. Alligators, sharks, crabs, all kinds of stuff on that sandbar. Jellyfish. People think I'm ridiculous for jumping in a river with gators in it, but I know what I'm doing. I'm jumping in deep water, away from the gator's habitat, in fresh water. And I'm only diving in to get cool and then getting right back out. And I swam this river my whole life. Only been bit once by an alligator. I'm just kidding. I never had been bit, not once. Not once. Other thing I can think of is if they're not upriver where I'm at, maybe they're downriver in the brackish water. Because even on a heavy spawn, you'll catch little ones. Usually. I never even knew the spawn existed until I started targeting big ones. Because I catch them all year long. You know, to eat. Then I started trying to catch the big ones and couldn't find them this time of year. Man, that was a big old boat. Boat so big it drove the wake up into the creek. I like that though, move them baits around. Gotta be one more brim in there. One more brim. Sorry I'm neglecting you guys in the chat. I'm just trying to catch one more bait. Battery's doing good. Trolling motor's hanging strong. Hasn't overheated yet. Oh, there he is. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness. Woo! Some of y'all may not have seen something like this before. Y'all want to see a gigantic brim, bluegill, whatever you call it? Oh man. Look at the size of that sucker. He's big as my head. Look at that. I wonder if I can wrap my hand around him. Barely. He's a titty brim. Need to bring me some crickets out here is what I need to do. Heck with this catfishing. Look at that. Man. Put that one in the video. Why is it all turned around like that? There we go. Well, folks, I haven't caught any catfish yet, but I just caught a monster bluegill. Check him out. Look at the beautiful colors on him. I have to take him out in the light so you can really see. I mean, it's just a beautiful fish. Look at that copper around his head. That's what we call a copperhead brim. We've transitioned to this little creek here. The battery's doing great. Hasn't overheated or anything. Holding strong. Almost 2 hours in. Be back with you later. He swam right into my bait net. There we go. Nice. I had a mess of them. Shoot, boy, we eating good now. We eating good now. Barely see the screen. Cindy. Bailey's, what's up? How's it going? We don't have nothing like that even close. A lot of places don't. We're blessed, man. That's what I should be out here fishing for. Big Mike, what's up? Got you on the big screen. Come get you now. Nice. What's up, Cindy? Yeah, we just we're doing a battery video. If you heard me talking to myself, we're testing out that Redoido 24-volt battery on the trolling motor, and we're trying to catfish in the middle of the spawn. No catfish yet, but we caught a respectable shell cracker and that slab of a bluegill right there. If I can find 3 or 4 more of them, that's what we eating tonight. I ain't putting that on the hook. Wish I had some crickets. If I had some crickets, whew, that's their favorite. Bite's been horrible. Woo! I feel bad for everybody who's got to fish to Tennessee tomorrow. If the bite's been that bad. All as well as this can be. You can, Fat Boy Rig. Yep, Fat Boy Rigs. Freddie should get another load of Fat Boy Rigs either today or tomorrow. So the plain Jane will be back in stock. That's what I need to do, is just go shell cracker fishing or brim fishing. If I had some crickets, that's what we do. Yeah, that was a fat boy. Yeah, the hope one day is to start my own brick and mortar tackle shop. And you know, of course, we cater to bass fishermen too, although I know zero about bass fishing. But we specialize in catfishing and pan fishing for sure. And I think that's what's great about Freddie. Although he doesn't have a brick and mortar, you know, he's got everything you need, and he still goes to like conventions and stuff, and he's in the community. So that's kind of, I'm gonna follow Freddie's footsteps in that. But I probably won't have a store or anything till I retire. And then once I retire, Anna can run the tackle shop, and I'll go YouTubing all day. Field research. Gotta get my field research in. Come on, I know there's more than big brimskis around. 69 thumbs up. It's starting to get warm out here now. Let's see. Yep, still going. He just missed a big giant bluegill. No catfish yet. Yeah, usually when I'm bait fishing, I'll hook up on a bait fish and pull him right up out the water with his brim buster. But that big old bluegill pulled back. I thought it was a catfish for a minute. Because I catch a lot of channel cats doing this. Not too many blues, but I'll catch little channels. Oh, there's a gator up under me. I can see him blowing bubbles. That's so weird. There's an alligator swimming right up under the boat. Dad and I had an alligator come up under the engine one time when I was little. I guess we were being that quiet, and he came up under the boat, was just coming up for air and hit the engine and freaked out. Started thrashing and going crazy. And I was just a little kid, and I was sitting back by the engine, so yeah, I might have peed a little bit. I think what I want to do, guys, is recast these rods. Just, you know, I like recasting every once in a while. And some people say they don't like that. You know, the bait's fine where it's at, but I mean, I've been fishing a lot the times where I'll cast and I won't know it, but my rig will get tangled up as it's being cast. Because sometimes you use a long leader and it'll get twisted up, and then your bait and your hook and everything are laying down there in a big wad. And I think I want to back up a little bit and get closer to that hole. It's only about 12 feet, but. And we got grass all over this one. Of course we do, why not? That's more than slime than grass. Gross. Guys, make sure, just to help me out, I know we're not catching loads of catfish and jumping up and down and screaming, but you hit that thumbs up, share the live stream if you feel like it. If not, just make sure you're subscribed. I do not have subscriber mode on. Just to attract new people. Some people don't like that. But I usually, for those of you who are new, like I usually do have subscriber only mode on, because you get bots and trolls and stuff like that in quite frequently. Mostly during the prime time hours, like in the evening. I really thought something was going to take this perch head down really quick. Just grass. Just grass. All fish not catching. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Ugh. Man, there's a load of grass on this thing too. Figured it wouldn't be as bad in the creek. I was wrong. Look at all that yummy stuff. There's that gator over there. See the bubbles. There's fish activity in here. Fish are hitting top water and jumping and all kinds of stuff. Just ain't the kind we're after. Oh man. Water is super warm. Cicadas are starting. Tell you what, when me and Anna went to Tennessee, we were riding down the interstate and my ears were on high alert anyway because they're pulling that boat. And I had heard about the cicada thing, like the double hatch, but I hadn't given it much thought. And we were riding, had the window open because it was nice and cool, and rode by, and every so often, we would hear like a screeching. I'm like, what is that? I thought it was the car, next to us. But it kept going and coming and going and coming. I was like, is something wrong with the trailer? Or, I missed something? And we finally realized it was the cicadas in the woods. And when we passed woodland areas, we heard the cicadas going crazy. So that was bizarre. I know they had that double hatch thing this year. Whatever that is. It's about 2 different species hatching at the same time. Tell you what, my rod will have the hook keeper on the bottom of the rod where it's supposed to be. Not on the top where the line is. I don't like that. It'll also have this double locking nut on the top of the reel. I think Mad Catz might be the only one that has them on the bottom. That's just how he prefers it. But I find myself, because I hold the reel in my hand like that, I keep on unscrewing it. Live bait still kicking. Let him dangle in the water here while we move. All right. All right, guys, we're not going far. We're just gonna slide back to the opening of this channel, maybe. Kind of look at the depth finder on the way. $78 thumbs up, thank you. 8 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, roll. Do the gators ever eat your bait? No. No, they want to be as far away from us as we want to be from them. I think they're a little bit smarter than catfish too. They say that float down there and all that stuff, and they're probably like, yeah, something ain't right. 8 foot. Here's the start of that hole here. I wasn't even close. Oh, now I'm talking about 10 foot. The breeze out here. Alright, let's spot it right here, see what happens. Need to buy some of your tackle. Check out foacustomsandgear.com. Somebody, if you don't mind, post a link for him. How long you plan on streaming at work on the extra monitor? I got 2 more bottles of water, and it's already 11:25, so probably another hour. Unless I'm catching fish. If I'm catching fish, I'll keep going. So let's try that. Let's try to catch some fish. I'm gonna be throwing in some timber now. A little bit deeper. I think I'm gonna replace this chicken. Come on. All right. Just want to see if I can catch a brim right here real quick, real quick. All right. See if I catch another monster bluegill right here. Well, it's shallower. There's that. Okay. Too deep. Shallow, or too shallow. I'm too deep. There you go, let's try that. There we go. Might be too many weeds down there. My bobber's not moving with the current. That's a good looking little spot right there for that bobber. I'm gonna let it sit there while I get me a water. I'm not looking, catfish. I'm not looking. I'm doing something else. I'm distracted. Just saying. They didn't fall for it again. Alright guys, I'm back. Sweet, get lunch show. Get lunch in the show. Alright, cool. Lunch in the show. Yeah, after this spot, I'll fish this spot for about 30 minutes, if that. And I'll head back downriver. I might try by the train trestle. See if we can't score one there, and then it's lights out after that. We got, I don't have too much to do to get ready to go to Alaska tomorrow, but I also don't want to be worn out. You know what I'm saying? Worn out and have we got a 20-hour travel day tomorrow. So I'm gonna eat me a real big lunch. That way I can skip dinner or just snack at dinner. Spot lock worked well. Oh man, it works great. There's only sometimes when like the wind is blowing the same direction as the current and it blows you off spot lock. I mean, it's happened quite a bit, but that's just because that's where I like to fish. Let's see. I'm waiting for one of these suckers to get jerked down. Oh, take a load off. Oh, it feels good. My boat shoes aren't that orthopedic. No, I'm not fishing for the belt. I had my Tennessee trip earlier this year, and that was it. I enjoyed it though. If we get to go again, I'll spend more time in the gorge. I spent a lot of time in Chickamauga, and I enjoyed it. We caught some decent fish, but something about that river, man, it just reminds me of home. Hello there, Pit Bull, Dustin, Winkles, what's up? Yeah, something about fishing that gorge, man. It's just, number one, it's beautiful. I know it reminds Anna of her home. She grew up in the mountains of North Carolina. But you know, we wanted to fish with the most people. Ray got belt. Yep, he's got it currently. Or no, does he or Ryan have it? You're in the St. John's. I am in South Carolina. Fishing the Cooper River. Sorry, I'm trying to read your comments, show your rods, and take a load off at the same time. Pit bulls equal love. Welcome to the channel. We usually do catch catfish quite often, but today, I think that catfish, or I know the catfish are still spawning. Everyone around has been complaining about it, and they're ready for it to be done. What I should have done is went to the lake. I was trying to spot lock, do a spot lock challenge for this battery. And the lake really don't have current like that, unless you go up to the diversion canal. Awesome, man. You're in the right place if you love fishing. It's hot here too, Shad Daddy. We got a little tiny breeze, which is keeping me from just monkeying out. And plus I got some water. I'm staying hydrated. What's up, Sampy? Too hot. Fire hot. I like it though. I like the summertime. As long as you got cool AC to go back to. Now, there was one summer, a couple summers ago, our AC went out. And it didn't even get below 80 degrees until after the sun went down. That was a rough summer. That was rough. Right, we're gonna give this spot another 10 minutes. Any luck? No. No luck. The catfish are spawning. I'm actually doing a battery test. A company called Redoido sent me a 24-volt lithium-ion battery. And I did the unboxing video, but I had to do the testing video. It's doing pretty good. Like I was telling everybody in you know, when I make the video, I'll make a point of it. Like it doesn't have a mobile app, so every time I want to, there's another alligator swimming across. That's a big one. Every time I want to know how much juice I got left, I got to hook up a voltage meter to it. What's up, Jose? So that stinks, but the battery itself is doing good. Hasn't melted down yet. It's light. It's taking care of business. It's taking care of business. Oh. So yeah, we're doing that video, and I'd like to put a nice catfish in there, or at least a catfish. No luck, not even a bite. But we did catch a shell cracker. Well, a shell cracker, a baby brim, and a gigantic copperhead brim bluegill. I got him in the tank. I don't want to use him as bait, but I will. I will if necessary. Like I said, we can give it a little bit more time here. Oh. There we go. Ah. Now we're in style. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you're supposed to live stream right here, baby. Kick your feet up. You're lucky to have a boat. Yeah, I am. Too hot in Kershaw. Yeah, I don't know how hot. I know the water's 83 degrees. But I got shade, cold water, good company. I had a breeze. I don't know where that went. Let's go. What's up, Wrench? This time tomorrow, I will be in Dallas, Fort Worth. How long is the pontoon boat? 20 foot. I'll be in Dallas, Fort Worth on a 6-hour layover on the way to Alaska. And I'll be wearing hoodies in Alaska. So the guy said, he said, yeah, even though it's summer, most locals wear a hoodie all year round. Like, dang. Oh, I really can't read it now. In Central Florida, we got 87 degrees and rain. That's nice. That's nice. It was 87 this morning at 8 o'clock here. Usually you guys are just as hot as we are. We got clouds moving. It's supposed to get rowdy here in a little bit. Been looking at them, but I think 16, 18 is probably all I'll be able to tow. Ah, man. I used to tow a 24-foot Bennington or Bentley pontoon with a 4-cylinder 4Runner. Towing ain't the issue. It depends on how far you want to go. Let me say that. Like if you're traveling like an hour or so, yeah, you need more towing capacity. But when I had that Bennington, I was pulling it 15 minutes to the lake. 15, 20 minutes. I couldn't go over 50 miles an hour. But it pulled it right up out that slip though. People would look over at me and be like, "Boy, you crazy. You pulling that big old boat with that 4Runner?" I said, "Keep your mouth shut." Pull it right out. It wasn't ideal. But you would appreciate that extra 2 foot though. Like sometimes I wish I had a 24 foot. Just so I can do a little bit more with it. Like tournament fishing on a pontoon, on a 20-foot pontoon with the live well box I got, just doesn't really fit anywhere if you want to use a trolling motor. Huge fish jump. Yeah, they're carp. Yeah. Yeah, 1.5 hours, yeah. You gotta pay attention to that. Yeah, there's a bunch of carp jumping. Carp Central back here. Don't tell Mike Murillo. I've never caught a carp. My dad and I were supposed to carp fish, but we just, other things, life. Hey, what's up, Jim? Tornado cleanup. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. The hell with female. My phone is starting to get hot. The picture's fading on it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna do another battery update. And we're gonna take a ride down to the train trestle. And we'll hit that for about 30 minutes. And then we're gonna be out. It's getting late, so can't be wasting no time. Take care. I only got one more bottle of water. Gotta stay hydrated. I don't even have a Diet Dr. Pepper. Whew, what's wrong with me? All right, I'm gonna talk to myself. What's up, everybody? Back again. We're surrounded by gators out here. There's gators everywhere, but no need for alarm because but no need for alarm. Our battery's doing great. She's still supplying power to this trolling motor here. As you can see, it's on spot lock still, holding it steady in this spot. No problems whatsoever. I hooked a oh shoot, blah 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 blah. Let me hook my meter up to it real quick. Let's see. Okay. All right. All right, I just hooked the, that's all right. Well, I hooked the voltage meter up to it. It looks like, according to the calculations that Redondo gave me, we have about 65% battery left, which we've been spot locking for about 3 hours. That's not bad at all. In heavy current, not so heavy here, but as y'all saw, the last spot was pretty heavy, so it's doing well. Again, I wish we didn't have to hook the voltage meter up to it, but I'm gonna sound like a broken record if I keep talking about that. No catfish yet, just that one monster bluegill. We're gonna move to one more spot and sit there and fish for a little while and see how the battery does and see if we can't pick up a fish. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you gotta give you guys a butt shot. I'll fix it. Took our live bait off. I'm gonna put him in the live well. Just kind of turn you guys that way so you don't have to stare at my bootay. Whew, hot. One more. This is what I'm talking about. This bait was all jacked up and, man, wasn't even fishing. I hate that. All right. Lordy, lordy, the grass. I got to pull up the trolling motor. I'm going to let this big bluegill go. I'm not going to catch any more of that besides. And he's a good spawning fish, so. Put him back where he came from. Shellcracker will unfortunately be bait. Unfortunately for him. There he goes. If you guys didn't get to see him, that big old bluegill I caught. And put him back in. Ugh. Later, dude. All right, let's take our spot lock off. All right. Let's do some motoring. He was right there in the gator's mouth. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. That's what I should be doing instead of catfishing. I tell myself that every year. Every year I'm like, Kevin, you know the catfish are not biting, but you can catch giant brim. But also, by the time this year, I've been thinking about catfishing for 3 months, and that's all I want to do. So, yeah. One year I'll figure it out. Oh, that breeze feels good. Gotta get that B-roll. Eyes on the road, man. Look at this boat. $90 horse. Mine's a 20-foot. 90 horse, four-stroke Yamaha. We're cruising at 23 miles an hour. We gonna get some waves now. I have to slow down for these. There's a whole fleet of them. Thank God for monster rod holders. Still got them all. This is the no wake zone. So I have to idle for about half a mile. At least we got a current going with us. I'm about to mount a suncast deck box to my tune, doubles as a bench seat. Here you go. Yeah, the 90 pushes this boat pretty good. The next kind of upgrade I'm going to do is I'm going to get a aluminum hardtop built. And that hardtop, like when I go on road trips, it'll like collapse down forward and come down to flush with the top of the couches. I need $2,700. Anybody want to donate? Yeah. Yeah, if I could go back and do things differently, I would have got the hardtop before the enclosure. But I was so adamant about not freezing in another winter fishing season. But putting that enclosure on and off is not fun. Hey, thanks for the dollar. We're $1 closer. Woo! Woo! Appreciate that. Live stream. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Okay. Yep. Appreciate you. And you're a new subscriber, man. That's awesome. Appreciate all my channel members. You guys are awesome. You help put gas in the boat. I guess the very next thing I need to do is get this leak patched in this tune. That's the very next thing we need to do. But the tune's under warranty, so that shouldn't be hard. Shouldn't cost anything. What's up, Mike? So calm and peaceful out here. It's easy to doze off. I'm seeing marks under us right now on this no wake zone, but I'm not going to anchor down in the middle of the spot lock in the middle of the channel. At least out here when we go past the trestle, we'll be out of the direct path, but we'll still get rocked. Woo. Tenacity. Center Console City out here. I can't remember when the tide was supposed to turn. Ruh-roh. Well, it was low tide at 4 something this morning. So yeah, it should be coming in now. Could be slack tide. We shall see in a moment. We're almost through no bait zone, guys. 85 thumbs up. Can we get to 100? Let's see. I smell bleach again. Woo! Ah. This is Cooper River, South Carolina. Yep, the tide is coming in now. So we're gonna fish these barges right here, guys. See how much flow we got here. Yeah, we're looking good. Might move over. There's a small boat right there. Guys, I'm gonna set you up here, and I'm gonna cut some bluegill, some chicken, and we can put some fresh baits on the hook. I'm also gonna do a quick clip for my video. Quick update, we're at our final location for the day. We're gonna be fishing under these barges here. The current is going that way towards the barges. So if this battery gives out and shuts our trolling motor off, we could, let me try it again. All right, quick update. We're at the last spot for the day. We're fishing under these barges here. We're throwing our lines up under the barges. The current is going that way, pushing the boat that way. If the battery were to give up on us and melt down or whatever, and our trolling motor should cut off, we'll be in danger. We'll be floating into those barges right there, and who knows what could happen after that. So we got putting a lot of faith in the battery right now, and it's really not that crazy. You know, why would you put yourself in those shoes? We can cut the motor on, but still, it'd be a lot of chaos. So here we go, final test of the day, and then we'll check the voltage on it once we get to the house and let you know my final thoughts. There you go. Hope you guys heard all that. Alrighty, bluegills. Miss Shellcracker, sorry. I'm gonna use you. Yeah, we still got all these boats coming by, guys. It is Friday. All right, all fresh baits. Nice shellcracker head here. Little piece of chicken. Haven't had much luck with chicken in a while. Nice big body chunk of that shell cracker going out. All right, guys, we're fishing. How's everybody doing? Can't see nothing. Get you guys a little closer to me so I can read chat. There we go. Screen's all dim. Whew, 87 thumbs up. Palmetto Cats, I will donate $20 if you catch a catfish 35 plus pounds. Woo, let's go, let's go. Hey James, hope you have water. I got one bottle left I'm drinking on. $20. Bar jerk. No fish boated yet. Come on, we need a big fish. Last bottle of water. This is the spot I caught the last biggest fish I caught was here. About 40 pounds. So it could happen. It could. I got fresh. Oh, there's one. There's one. Come on, take it. This Hellcat just got hit. That ain't no big fish bite though. That was the first action we've seen all day. That ain't the kind of takedown we're looking for, though. Man, this screen is really dim. Phone must be hot. Good water. Yep, that ain't what I'm looking for. That ain't no 30-pounder. That ain't even a 5-pounder. 5-pounder would destroy it. One thing I do like about these catfish, when they want it, they hit it. Ain't no doubt about it. I think I might recast this one on the right. This leader is just too long. I was experimenting with getting my baits up in the water column. I think I went too far on this one. Too far. There we go. I'm confident that one landed pretty good. It's not going to be tangled up in the bottom. Whatever that was, it wasn't big enough to swallow the bait, I guess. Yeah, I think they're replacing all the railroad ties and just beefing up this bridge here. Been doing it all winter. You never know in this spot. Just channels and blues. No, we got flatheads. The state record flathead is caught in this body of water right here. In fact, the biggest flathead I've ever seen in person was caught in this spot right here. Maybe up or down a little bit, not in this exact GPS location, but in this area. 60, I think it was 66-pound flathead. The state record's 84. But it was caught not far from here. Downriver a little bit. Someone's biting this one. I would think the current's too strong for blue crabs. But maybe small blue catfish. Down there pecking at it maybe. I actually caught 2 40-pounders from this spot. I might have to sit down, guys. My feet, these shoes are terrible. Yeah, me and Bill, probably about, if those of you don't know Bill, he's one of my fishing buddies I fish out here with. But we were out here kind of late. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Now the current was going out, not in. That's the only difference. I can't even see the rods. You guys are gonna have to tell me when one goes down. I can't see them. But we were fishing out here, facing the other direction, and caught a probably about a 40-pound fish. I think he was 41, 40, 42. So there's some big fish in this little stretch, this little area right here. My crazy neighbor. What's up, Maddie? I don't know what's wrong with the... Can't make it brighter or anything. I'm really struggling to read the screen. Shoot, to even see the screen. Battery's doing good. I put the voltage meter on it. It's around 70, said like 72% left. What's up, Doc? $90 thumbs up. Can we get 100? Be nice before we go home. Shoot, I can see the rod's better in the reflection of the phone than I can in the actual video. That's crazy. It is getting stifling hot out here. Very, very hot. $94 thumbs up. Boo, 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 boo. Looks like a green screen. I promise you I'm out here. Just need one. Yeah, that's the difference. You know where I am? Oh, I know you are. 95 thumbs up now. Thank you. 96. Yeah, I actually have. I don't know why I didn't bring it. You can see the waves. May want to mention the heat. Yeah, I got you. I will. This battery sucks at helping you catch fish. The phone's not really... Yeah, it is kind of hot. But it's in the shade. We got shade. Yeah. Electrifies everything but the fishing. Maddie, did you get your sticker? Splash some water on it. okay. You should have got that sticker. Three more thumbs up. Oh man, it's stifling out here. I can't even see how hot it is because I'm streaming on my phone. We had a breeze blowing. Don't know what happened to that. She working. Told her living in this house ain't free. She better get to work. Oh, fishing's been bad. No catfish yet. I had a bite just a minute ago. Yeah, we're dedicated out here. Again, I shouldn't have come out catfishing. But live stream bluegill fishing is tough because you can't really look at the chat. You gotta pay attention to your, at least the way I do it, your bobber and stuff, and where you're casting. Looks like a fake background. That's what everybody's saying. I'll have to look at it later. Got that 5K phone. Well, I wish we could green screen some rods going down. That would be great. Last live stream I did, I skunked too. But that was the beginning of the spawn, I believe. We have a long spawn down here. I think they spawn more than once. Yeah. I think they spawn more than once. Appreciate it. Because our water is so hot. It's like bath water. It's 83 degrees. Well, right here it's 81. Come on, rods. Let's give the people one fish. Yeah. I've caught them in September with spawn marks on them. Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Yep, I leave for Alaska in the morning. That's why I'm not going to fish all day. Probably fish till 1 o'clock. Got about 15 minutes left. Just had to get this battery video in. They heading down Keystone, Oklahoma. Nice. I mean, not that they would do anything to me, but I'm a man of my word. And they said I'd put a video out before July 1st so they can get people, not that people are going to watch this video, my video, but they could if they wanted to, if they're researching lithium batteries, they'll look so that people can get the Prime Day deals. I had Jackery email me. They wanted to send me. Okay. They wanted to send me one of their new solar generator systems, like a $5,000 system, and they asked me how much I charged to make a video. And I'm like, well, a company as big as them, they probably want a really in-depth video and all this. So I was like $1,000, and they never emailed me back. So then I started thinking, I was like, man, it'd just be cool to have that generator. I should have said I'll do it for free if you just send me the generator. $1 million. I think they were bidding it out. No, not really. Like Justin Kayak Catfish, he only does paid promotions, and I called him, or I texted him. I said, how much? I said, if you had my subscribers, how much would you charge? He said $2,500. Sheesh. Seems like a lot, but you won't like it. Shoot, man, we got hurricanes down here. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. Fishing for halibut, and you probably catch some cod, some rockfish. We're gonna go salmon fishing. I never had one. I have a small shoot, what's the one I have? EcoFlow. I have not the smallest, but the next smallest EcoFlow, and I love that thing. I could plug in my speaker at school and just, walk around with a portable PA anywhere. No cables. $102 thumbs up, right on. About 9 minutes, guys, and I'm done with all this. I should have got up when I said I was. I got up, I had an alarm set at 4:30, and 4:30 came, and my body was like, nope, you're gonna sleep in today. So I didn't get on the water till like after 9 o'clock. It's way too late. What is this, a LFTL tournament? We start at 9? Doesn't have a quiet generator. Yeah, they're also very expensive too. Yeah, I'm live directly through YouTube. They do have a stream together mode, but it puts you in vertical mode. No. I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna take this battery off this boat and take it inside and finish the video. Yeah, StreamYard, unless you get the 1080, which the 1080 isn't bad, but StreamYard's not nearly as crisp as YouTube. Be nice if one would slam this rod down. Yeah, it's not. My TikTok fan. I got an Amazon fan, I just didn't bring it. I figured we'd have a breeze all day because it's supposed to be, the forecast said it should be thunderstorming right now. So I was like, I'm going to be out here for like 2 hours. Bitch, I've been out here for 3.5. That's it, brother. It's all the action we've had. It's been miserable. I mean, it's nice being on the water, but it's that time of day. It's afternoon, 1 o'clock. We're baking, Bo. We are baking. And I'm in the shade. Yeah, once everything comes off, the only bad thing about right after the spawn is that they're all head. Like all the males, they're coming out to eat. Because the males are the one that go in there and protect the nest. And the males are just all head. I swear my PB should be about 80 pounds. But I caught a 40-pounder. That was a big giant head. It looked like a Wells catfish, just a little eel body. And have nothing on it. I love these afternoon storms we've been having. That's one of the best things about summer for me. I love the afternoon thunderstorms. At least in the south, that's what we get. Now, a couple of them have been rough. We had a tornado touchdown in the area earlier this month. You usually get that thunderstorm about 5 o'clock. Sometimes earlier, but usually around 5, 6 o'clock. And it just cools everything down. Waters your plants, waters your lawn. Because last week, no, what's today? Friday? Yeah, last week we were kind of in a drought. Our lawn was turning brown. And that's one thing I won't waste water on is watering grass. Not watering no grass. Hey, you'll get them. Not gonna do it. But yeah, I need to get home and make sure all my GoPro batteries are charged and packed up. I already got my clothes packed up. I'll be gone for 9 days, but I packed for like 5 or 6. Come on, 80-pounder, man, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. It just stopped raining there. And I pack up my batteries and my camera gear. And we got grass pulling these things down. Going to Alaska, Mike. Finally gonna get to do it. Dad got cancer last year. Not taking any polls. They're all Carolina or Santee Cooper rigs. Most of them are the rigs that I make, and I got one out there for a demon dragon. Yeah, I got bug spray. Yeah, we'll fly out about 7 in the morning to Dallas Fort Worth. We'll be there for about 6 hours. But I got one of them Capital One cards so we can a little bit of both. I just caught some bait today. The caught bait is what's on the hook now. So we'll be in the Capital One lounge, and then we'll leave out of there around 6 o'clock tomorrow. Head to Anchorage. We'll stay tonight in Anchorage. Maybe go see some sights around town. I'm hoping to get thousands of pictures. Then we'll drive 3.5 hours to Kenai, Alaska. We'll be staying in a lodge right on the beach. Looks like it's going to be awesome. Then we'll get up next morning. We'll go halibut fishing. And then the next day we'll do, the next 2 days we'll do 2 days of salmon fishing. Pet mosquito leash. Been in Alaska twice. Trust me, if there's a mosquito in Alaska, they'll find me. And then our last day will be, what's that? Your channel inspired me to purchase a pontoon boat. Love your setup. Nice, man. Hopefully you didn't spend too much money. Last day with the guide service will be halibut fishing. They'll pack up all our fish and they'll keep it in their freezer. Because after that, we're driving to Homer, Alaska, which is south about 3.5 hours. And we'll do a beach excursion on ATVs. That should be fun. And then we'll stay on the Spit in Homer, Alaska, which is just like a little finger right out in the middle of the sea. That's cool. And then we'll drive back up to Kenai, pick up our fish, and go to Anchorage Airport and drop the fish off in their freezer. And then drive another 3 hours north to Talkeetna, Alaska. We'll stay the night there and we'll take a plane to land on a glacier. Nice. You like my camping video? Yeah, a lot of people do. I'm going to do more camping videos when I get back from Alaska. And then we'll drive back to Anchorage and head home. So. Alright, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I hope so. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys coming out. Thanks for all the new people coming in. Check out the channel. You know, watch some more of the videos, and if you got any questions, just comment. I answer every comment. Anyway, I'm going to pray and get out of here. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, Lord. Even though it's hot and the fish weren't biting, Lord, I just thank you for the opportunity to come out here and spend the day in your resources and your nature, Lord. And I give you all the glory for that. And Lord, as we end today's live stream, we just pray for everyone out there, those who are hurting, suffering, and pain, Lord, or just need a little help. We also pray for those who don't know you, Lord, that they would come to know you and form a relationship with you. And then for our trip tomorrow, Lord, I just pray you keep it safe and take care of Anna and Olive and everybody who we're leaving at home, Lord. Give you all the praise, honor, and glory for all things. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, everybody. I'm heading on out. Love y'all. Mean it. Till next time.